So this is my weeks book. I'm very fond of it. I decided to get a Hobonichi weeks, even though that I also wanted to get a Hobonichi Teco, but I figured that getting a weeks was the best way to get started. And then if I really like it, I was gonna get another one. And I figured I will do a little walkthrough through my weeks and also show you where my layout is for the weeks. As you probably know, the Hobonichi has the monthly view, for which I've been using and decorating a lot for events or reminders or anything like that. But then it goes into the weeks, and for the weeks, let me show you how it started. It started with just me writing out a little piece about every day, then having my priorities, my habits, and my brain dump, and then having some appointments on the side here. However, on the last few weeks, I've been really wanting to try other things, so I've changed it to this layout. I write still a lot for my everyday. I decorate a lot with memorabilia and stickers, but I am now tracking my sleep, my mood, and my work because I've been starting new meds and I've been really wanting to see how they have been affecting those areas of my life. I still have the priorities, the habits, but now this is called highlights, which means that I write a highlight for my week. I really enjoy this because when I look back into it, I can see what I was up to that week, how my mood, my work, and my sleep were, if I finished any task, and then what was the main event for the week. As for the back pages, my main goal for this year was to have no buy. So these are my rules for the no buy month. And then it turns into the books that I've read so far. And then after that, I have the highlight of the month. And this is where I write a little bit about what happened, what was the main event that happened that month. Even though I have a junk journal, I realized that sometimes I have things that are not enough to fill up a whole spread of the junk journal. So I decided to do little events on this one as a junk journal since I have so many pages left. And so far, there's been my visit of my new baby cousin that was born, and then election day, because this year I became a citizen of the country, so I got to do my first vote ever, and I wanted to keep some memory of that. At the very end, I have the books that I want to read, and I started this actually last week, so there's a lot of books here that I have not even gotten to. Now let's get into next week's planning. I had already done the marker here and put some washi tape out. This washi tape, my friend got it for me and it's absolutely adorable. And now I want to add some things for this week. The following week is already pre-filled out because I had a lot of things that I had to write down, and also my camera died when I was recording. Also, I realized that this marker is it bleeds through a little bit, so I have to be careful with it. I realized that if I try to be perfect with the Hobonichi, I will literally not use it. I will be so scared to mess it up if I am not careful with it that I will just avoid using it altogether, which is not good. So I realized that the more imperfect it is, the more likely I am to use it. So we're keeping it that way. I'm gonna let this dry before I fill it up, and I'm gonna go ahead and write my sleep, mood, and work trackers. So I know for a fact that I have an in-office day this Wednesday, so I'm going to put my stamp there for Wednesday. And I don't go to the office very often. I only go twice a week, and I really like to know when I'm going into office so that I can correlate it to my mood, my work, and my sleep, because sometimes I am way more productive at home and sometimes I'm way more productive in the office, so I like to have that note there to know what's going on. On the 21st is Daniel's birthday, so I'm gonna make sure to put it here. And then on the 25th is my friend's birthday. But we also have a reservation on the 25th at 5 p.m. So I gotta make sure to put that here. And I think those are the main things. On Thursday, I have ballet at 8 p.m. And I just realized that actually my workday in office is on Tuesday this week, not Wednesday. And that's going to bother me. But what I will do is that I'm going to circle it up and say here. And then I am going to put this in squares so that they stand out. And then I have my priorities. And now I'm going to put my stickers. I think for next week, my priorities should totally be getting Manuela's gifts because I haven't ordered them yet. I really want to finish the book, so I'm going to say finish Agenda's book. I also need to... Usually I like to put a big sticker here so that I know that that space is already taken, but it is going to be a busy week next week and I have a feeling there's going to be photos involved, but I might want to put it in a scrapbook instead. You know what, let's use a big sticker. I feel like that would be cute. I almost forget. I need to put my piercing. Let me just check the months, just to make sure I'm not missing anything here. So this is the setup for next week. As I go into the week, I'll be writing and also filling it out even more. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and let me know if you have any questions or if you have any video ideas that you'd like me to do. Bye!